Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a live succulent wreath. It is one of my top requested tutorial videos. The supplies you'll be needing for this project will be a 14-inch grapevine wreath, wire cutters, plant scissors, succulents that are approximately 3.5 to 4 inches, floral tape, floral wire, 22 gauge, floral wire sticks, 18 gauge, and the option, of course, to add a bow. I'm going to begin preparing the plants to be tied to the wreath. This is where the 18 gauge floral wire sticks come in handy, and I just poke them through each of the Echeveria stem. It's okay if it goes through some of the leaves, it's not going to hurt the plant. A lot of people use moss and hot glue the plants to the moss, but I find using floral wire really works best, especially if you're going to be shipping your wreath. It makes them stay on more securely. And if you are going to be shipping your wreaths, make sure you check out my online mini course on how to ship wreaths safely. Okay, now let's begin wiring the succulents to the wreath. So there's really no placement or perfect way to do it. Just get creative. I try to just use different colors and patterns. And you just put the wire through the wreath, turn it over, twist it, and tuck it in. And we're going to do this over and over so you'll get a really good idea of how to do this. If the stem is sticking out too much, trim it, because then your plant won't be on securely and it'll be floppy, and you want it on there nice and snug. So tuck it in through the wreath, pull tight, twist, and then you're going to tuck and just kind of hide those wires within the grapevine. And we're going to continue doing this with each plant. And as you can see, these are larger plants, 3.5 to 4 inch Echeveria style. If you're working with a smaller wreath, sometimes, I'll use like an 8-inch wreath. I even have a video on how to do a heart wreath. You're going to use smaller plants, and those are a little more delicate, fall apart a little more easily. That's why I really like working with these larger plants. Sometimes I'll be in the middle of twisting one and it'll completely fall off, and that's okay. You just go ahead and rewire it. Maybe put the wire in a little deeper into the plant so it has a little something more to grab onto. What's really unique about these wreaths, and this is why people like to make them and sell them, because recipients can use them on their door or decoration, and then after a few months, they're still alive and they're doing fine. You can take them off and replant them in a pot or a garden. You can also water these while they're on your door. There's different ways of doing that, but I will be coming out with a video on how to water your wreath, and you could share that with customers or whatnot. So I also add sometimes some leggier plants like this one, or you're going to see I'm going to add, I think I did just add the zebra plant on there. But these leggier ones really give it some height, and they're pretty neat to use. I've even played around with it and used string of pearls, but those are not very easy to ship, so I'm more just for giving as a gift versus shipping with the string of pearls attached. So if you notice, when I'm moving this wreath around, nothing's shaking. They're very sturdy. They're on there really good. So this is why I like doing this versus using moss and hot glue.